We are now live. Y'all, welcome to Pic Mayne Reacts, where we react to a little bit of everything. I got Star in the building with me.
What up, what up, what
That's
up?
Star in the building. How's it going, Star?
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
She
It's all
she, she said she got the brick wall on to block the haters.
right. I love that. I love that. I love that.
That's to
Yes.
block the haters.
And you know what? Like, if you want to bring it on, bring it on, right? Yeah.
Willing to accept all hate. But y'all,
Yeah.
is y'all coming in
You
the
know what? It's like it is what it is. It's the name of the game. You know what I mean?
all
Yeah.
right?
If
Is
everybody could do it, they would, right?
That's a
If
fact.
right? If anybody could be Pic Mayne and get behind a fucking mic and oh man, I said fucking, right?
With,
Okay.
with
If
that
any
being said, with that being said, get ready for this video, y'all.
I be so sick of you niggas, y'all contradicting. I be so bold myself, when you come and
Get what you need, long as you got the paper. Line it up.
around me. Treat me like corduroy, you wear me out. Arguments,
All right, we
serve
back
me
with
out.
another. What you just say? We back with another reaction video, and it's a must. We react to this video right here, or actually not video. We reacting to this topic.
right. It's a controversy, right? And I will start off by saying, right, one, I am not a big, I was going to say a big bunny. I am not a Bad Bunny fan. And I just recently, kind of started looking into this because I found it interesting, right? So I kind of want to get your perspective, Pick, because one of the things that sticks out, right, is his lifestyle, right? He dresses like a woman, and so it's, and I believe he has come out as, and I might have to Google this. He's come out as bisexual, has he not?
Oh, so we're gonna get to the Googles of this because I'm not quite sure, but I do know he just told everybody they should learn Spanish. They have 4 months to learn Spanish.
Right. And this was on Saturday Night Live, right? So I'm gonna say, did Bad Bunny tell America to learn Spanish
Okay,
on Saturday Night Live?
hold on. Look. This is new school. We in there. I got you. Nah, just hang tight. Just hang tight. I got you because we gotta get down to we
You want
gotta
to
get
read
down to the
it?
loop.
Oh, we got the video.
Okay,
Let's play the
let me
clip.
switch. Oh, my bad. Let me get it right for us. Cause we gonna look at this video. Hold on.
I love it.
We gonna watch this video. One sec. Okay, and you can see everything on the screen and everything. Oh, hold on. I'm not even on. Wait 1 second. All right. Now check that out. You can see everything on the screen, everything all well.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So let's get to some of let's get to the monologue because I think this is where he says they should learn English. So we're gonna
No,
react to this.
Spanish. They have 4 months to learn Spanish.
Yeah, they got 4 months to learn Spanish. I'm sorry. I meant to say he should learn English, but it slipped out. It came out wrong. I'm sorry. All right, let's. Dang, man. Oh shoot. I gotta stop. Damn.
What happened?
You can't hear it, can you?
No, it's frozen.
Oh, okay. Let me whoop it. Oh shoot.
We got a black screen.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Wait 1 second. We good now. We in business. All right. So this is his monologue. He looped.
Thank you. Good to be back. This is my second time hosting and my 4th time being here. I think Marcelo is getting nervous that Lauren has a new favorite Latino.
I am.
This time I'm only hosting because I need a rest. I just finished.
Hold on. Is it frozen? Is it freezing for you?
It's a little choppy, but I can hear it.
Okay, I might need to turn this. Oh, we got silver in the building. How's it going?
3 hours long, and there's a lot of complicated choreography.
One
like
second, I'm gonna add you to the screen.
This looks very 90s.
That looks simple, but that took me a long time to learn. Trust me. Anyways, my residency was beautiful. Everyone loved it. Some celebrities came to the show. Few of them were on drugs.
Oh,
I don't want to say who, but this was John Hamm. Actually, that wasn't John Hamm. That was Juan Hamon. I think he's a little obsessed with me.
hold on 1 second. Okay, so far, do you understand what he's saying, or he's trying to say, or is it too choppy?
No, I'm listening.
Okay,
I don't understand. He's even a little funny. I mean,
what is he trying to say? And if they laugh, if the fans can,
Right
they can have it on the board, laugh, and they laugh. So I don't trust the crowd laugh.
no, I mean, right now he's just like he's just doing his intro or something, talking about he's back and whatever.
Is he saying, even though I used to be doing all this stuff, my friends are doing weird dances? Is he? I don't know. I don't get it.
I just popped in quickly to say hi. I'm out and about at the moment.
Hi,
Okay,
Silver.
what's up, Silver?
Are you out?
I just wanted to say I am, but I've got to head back to my old house because real estate agents fucking suck. They're upset with me and Fiona because we left a full roll of toilet paper in the toilet paper holder in the bathroom.
Are you serious?
Yep. So now I got to go back to the old house to deal with that.
Wow. That's intense, girl.
Damn. If
A
I
roll
had,
of toilet paper. A roll of
I would
fucking
be-
toilet paper. Whole house is spotless. That's what they're worried about.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
hey. Well,
Yep.
I hope your day gets better, Silver.
Thank you. I hope so too. I got to go now, but thanks for having me.
all right, Silver.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
popping
for
in.
popping in. We
Yeah.
appreciate you so much. Thank you for this love. We holler at you. Yeah, so that was Silver. She didn't give her take
Silver.
on. I wanted to hear her take on
Me too.
Americans need to learn English. I know she would have had a good one for that. All right, so let's get back to Bad Bunny trying to get his monologue out. He took a 30-second monologue and made it an hour. Let's see what he had to say.
But anyways, you might not know these, but I'm doing the Super Bowl halftime show. And I'm very happy.
Yeah, this
I'm
man's
very
so
happy, and I
slow.
think
I need to
everyone is
upgrade
happy
my
about it.
computer.
Even Fox News.
Bad Bunny is my favorite
musician,
and he should be the next president.
Wait a minute. It's freezing so much. I don't understand what he.
Thank you. No, but
Okay, so I'm gonna go back a little bit because it's freezing way too much.
thank you. No, but really, I'm very excited to be doing the Super Bowl, and I know that people all around the world who love my music are also happy, especialmente todos los latinos. Todos los latinos y las latinas en el mundo entero, y aquí en los Estados Unidos, todas las personas que han trabajado para abrir puertas. Más que un logro mío.
I really worked hard to be put in this position.
Más que un logro mío, es un logro
more,
de todo.
No, he's telling the
Demostrando
people
que
that
nuestra huella y nuestra
appreciation
posición en
to-
este país nadie nunca la podrá sacar ni borrar.
yeah, I can't really make it out, but
And if you didn't understand what I just said, you have 4 months to learn.
Okay, wait, man. No, I don't. You need to speak where I can understand it. Nah, just like, hey, Star, can you please translate this for me? Hopefully it plays correctly because I'm tired of dealing with this choppiness. But let's see.
you should put the captions on.
Ni borrar. And
Right there,
if
CC.
you didn't understand what I just said, you have 4 months to learn. Todos los latinos y las latinas en el mundo entero, y aquí especialmente
Next president.
Thank you. No, but really, I'm very excited to be doing the Super Bowl, and I know that people all around the world who love my music are also happy, especialmente todos los latinos. Todos los latinos y las latinas en el mundo entero, y aquí en los Estados Unidos, todas las personas que han trabajado para abrir puertas, más que un logro mío. Más que un logro mío, es un logro de todo, demostrando que nuestra huella y nuestra aportación en este país nadie nunca la podrá sacar ni borrar. And if you didn't understand what I just said,
Okay, did you understand what he said?
Yeah, he just basically said
Nah,
he
no
wanted
basic.
he wanted to thank all of the Latinos and Latinas, especially the ones here in America or here in the U.S., and all of the ones um, that have opened doors. And this is not just an accomplishment for him. This is an accomplishment for all of his people as well. Um, and they will never be able to erase our Latin fingerprint, even if they try.
Okay.
And he
Dang.
said, and if you didn't understand what I just said, you have 4 months to learn.
Okay. What? Wait a minute. Hey man, shout out everybody out here, y'all. We got 16 people out here, 14 on X, 2 on YouTube. Hey, y'all hit that like button, hit the share, anything you can, comment, do all that extra stuff for us. Leave your opinion on this. Do you think Bad Bunny should be able to perform at the Super Bowl, even though his demographic is not really Super Bowl fans? I could see if they were saying the World Cup or something, but to necessarily say Super Bowl, have Bad Bunny come perform. They got threats.
But also, I'm sure that when they said, "Hey, Bad Bunny, like, we want you to perform at the Super Bowl," I'm sure there's like some kind of restrictions, that Jay-Z said, like, but just don't come in a dress, dog. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
I
sure
know.
it's not gonna be like super over the top and super gay. At least I don't know. It might be. It might be shit. I don't know.
Nah. I
If
think
they're
that was
trying to if they're trying to target the target audience, to your point, it is not. I mean, I'm sure
oh, I know what it is. You gotta take that background off. That the visual camera or the background you got
yeah.
is
What?
making your video like the quality and everything is bad. It's
Really?
your words not even matching. Like you frozen like this right now with your hands like this.
Oh no, I think I know. I think I know why. And you're right. I was frozen, and that's pitiful. But I think it's because I had my. Oh shit! I still have it connected. Hold on. All right. Let me get my things straight here. Now, can you hear me?
But yeah, I don't even with America right now, I don't see them taking the necessarily his content angle. It's more of his language. It's not necessarily he's brown skin. It's his language. He's a primarily Spanish speaking artist with a couple Drake feature, a couple American features, but you're predominantly Spanish speaking.
Okay, but I mean, with that said, they might have the guest stars, being who he has actually had collabs with, that would then make it, you know, they would be singing in English too. I mean, I don't know. I don't know
Nah,
what's
that mean they gotta. All right, let's see. I don't think America rocks with Bad Bunny enough to. Never mind. I can't say that. I'm just necessarily talking about the football fans.
yeah.
I don't think they rock with the Spanish speaking music enough for him to be at the Super Bowl, even though he's a big artist. But you brought something to light that I didn't even think about when you said when you said it could be his choices he chose, his lifestyle, I mean.
Well, I'm telling you, when I first found out that there was like a controversy or whatever behind Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl, I thought it was because he was brown. You know?
Some bro said it's a marketing campaign to get more international audience.
It's a marketing campaign to get more international audience. Okay.
Okay,
Okay, I could see that because now I am not sure. There is, and that's the only reason why I learned about it, St. Dave. Thanks for hanging out in the comments.
Your background is messing up your video. I swear.
Is it?
You gotta take the,
take it off.
Yeah, because you're gonna see when I clip the video, you're gonna be like, oh my God.
I know. I hate that.
So
okay. Is that better?
Let me see and make sure. Okay. Say hello.
Say hello.
Damn, it's still behind. Hold on.
You know what? Let me make sure that I'm connected to. No, I am. I'm connected to the right internet. I just I don't know. I don't know why I have a bad connection. That's sad. I'm sad.
Yeah, but you brought this to light when I didn't even think about this. So about the Super Bowl be wilding. This is what I don't understand. I didn't even know about this. Oh man, hold on. Wait a minute. This is the hypocrisy in this world today. Look, they get mad at Diddy, call him all kind of nasty names, but then let this demonic stuff like this man kissing a woman and a man on stage in front of all these people. That's cool. But Diddy,
well, you know, there's a video, or that there's an audio that apparently has surfaced, and that he confirmed that it was him getting done by Diddy.
That Bad Bunny confirmed? That might be, I ain't gonna lie, that might be AI. That's AI.
I don't know.
Is he speaking in English or Spanish?
The voice that was talking was in English, and it did sound like Diddy. I'll send it to you. Jelly sent it to me. I'll send it to you.
Oh my God.
I could probably send it to you now.
It's
but
propaganda.
You can't play it on here. You can't play it on here.
Your thing is, the sync is off. They said that sync is off too.
Hey. I wonder why. It's never been like this, right, Pic?
Mm-mm.
Then it has to be my internet, because this morning Spectrum, they cut it off, and then they were having issues, and then they put it back on, and it's you know what? Let me try something else. Let me see if I can. Let me see.
Well, do your thing. We're gonna watch this. This is crazy, man. This man kissing a girl and a man on stage at the same time. It's crazy. Look at him. Boom. And then kiss what is going on? And this is wait a minute. I look different at anybody who say, yeah, I'm a Bad Bunny fan. So this is what you cool with? Y'all do this? This is what this man just did. Did y'all see that? We gotta learn Spanish so we can know that you talking about kissing a man and a woman. That's why we gotta learn Spanish.
Yeah, basically he says, I sent it to you. There was a song or something that said something like, hey, don't, and don't quote me on this one because I think Jelly kind of paraphrased it, but it was something basically like saying, like, hey, don't worry about it if your woman doesn't want to go down on you. Like, I got you. Like,
what? My Bad Bunny?
yeah. I would have to ask Jelly what song it was, but yeah, she's the one that kind of like, was telling. I think she's a fan. I think she is a Bad Bunny fan. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can get a better connection.
He said nah, because it's the bunny clip too. Yeah, nah, I'm not saying that I wouldn't try to learn Spanish. I'm just being facetious with that one. But for real though, like honestly, is he promoting the same agenda everybody else promote? You know, like this is the same agenda. If you ask me, I've never seen this. He kissing one man, turning around, boom, kissing a girl, then turning around, boom. It's all out of sync.
So let me tell you.
My voice is not out of sync. I'm looking at it.
So it is me.
Look, you see that
It's
comment?
all out of sync. Okay. Okay. So maybe shut down the video. Shut down the video. See if maybe that helps ours.
Yeah, but the video ain't even playing right now. It should be good.
But shut it down. Close it. Close that window, right? You have it open
Don't
on a
leave.
separate window.
Wait 1 second. Don't leave. All right. Mic check. 1, 2, 3.
I can hear you.
Let's start with what we gonna do. Okay, you can see me.
Yeah.
Okay, your video is working now. Okay, good. I had to refresh my computer.
Okay. So it wasn't me.
Nah, it's not surprising that they're bisexual people. But what's surprising is that they are promoting this, and then he doesn't even speak English, and they gonna throw him on the stage at an American football championship. It should be the best of the singers and stuff in America if it's the championship. Like personally, I think he could be at the World Cup, the Olympics, anywhere else besides the football. That's like bringing them. I don't know. It's because I don't know. What do you think? What you think? Because it's like I'm digging myself into a hole that I'm not trying to go in.
I mean, this is my question to you. Now that you know what you know, right? Because earlier you were like, yeah, I like it like that. And you were like vibing to his music.
I like
it. Was a whole vibe. So has that changed now that you saw what you saw and you know what you know? I ask, my friend.
I'm sorry. I'm a content. I've been doing content for a while. So I did a video on this about 2-3 years ago, talking about the Bad Bunny, like how is he the biggest basically rapper, basically biggest artist out right now, and he's doing this. Does everybody have to do this to make it to the next level? He did that 3 years. He changed his direction, and now he's doing something else. He's not doing that anymore. But it's like, does everybody have to do that to make it? Lil Nas X, boom, he went full blown. So do they have to do that to make it, or is he really like that, or is he doing it for the camera?
Oh, you make a very good point. Because he is American. Well, yeah, right, because he's from Puerto Rico, right? So he is a U.S. citizen, right?
Oh, he's
So
American. My bad, gang. My
yeah,
bad, Bunny. If you ever see this, you are American. I know you probably reading the translations at the bottom right now. You are American, bro, and you are rich.
that's funny.
But don't be
No,
promoting
and
this
I
and
saw something
men and
else,
women.
and I'm not speaking for like again, this is just things that I've been seeing, but it was basically this guy from Puerto Rico, basically just, and I don't know the specifics behind this, but it was basically saying like, hey, no, Puerto Rico does not claim Bad Bunny. We don't even like him, with the fact that he apparently he is supporting Puerto Ricans giving up their dual or their citizenship, their US citizenship.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Where he's like, but yet he lives in Florida and he's living the American dream. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Oh, wait a
and there's
minute.
just like a bunch of stuff that I was
Where did you
seeing that
see this video at?
where did I see it? Let me see. I think I can send it to you. It was actually really good. Um Let me see. And obviously, this guy's not speaking for all Puerto Ricans, right? I mean, you can't
Okay,
say it's because
I
it's
found it.
just his opinion. You found it?
Mm-hmm. Well,
Mm,
yeah.
Let me see. Well, I sent it to you on IG.
Okay.
It's the two that I've talked about today.
Is it from IG? Oh,
Yeah.
how we gonna play this?
Whatever. It's the one with Diddy. So I'm just telling you.
I can't. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, it's a lot of Diddy. This is free Diddy. This ain't Diddy. This is somebody else.
You think so?
No, I'm saying the dude that's talking, he is way past Diddy. You got
Oh,
to have
that's
me
hilarious. Oh my God, that's
listening
hilarious. I just got it.
to way past Diddy. Damn,
So
I
what
don't know how
audio
I'm gonna
dating?
play it. So I'm gonna just play I don't even want to play the audio. They might think it's me talking.
You speak for your fucking self, homeboy. Somebody who actually lives in Puerto Rico, which you don't. I can tell you that the majority of people here call them
Put it closer.
the communists. Because when it comes to that money, two things can be true at the same time. You can be an amazing musician and make great music, but you can also
My
have
finger got ass on it.
You started off well, Pick, but then you did something and you messed it up.
Political party that wants
Right here.
for Puerto Rico.
No, I can't hear it.
Views. Think AOC with auto-tune. And I want to say that as a gay man,
There you go.
to the gay community, very inauthentic. And you being a role model for boy while pushing hyper feminization is something I don't fuck with. See, while he's out screaming independence for Puerto Rico, he's doing it all from his Malibu mansion while flying private from here to there. Yet he wants Puerto Ricans to give up their passport. Well, newsflash, Benito. If you want Puerto Ricans to give up their U.S. citizenship and their passports, you should be the first one in line. Lead by example. But you won't do it, will you? So while you're out here selling "We Should Hate America" to young Puerto Rican men, I find it absolutely ironic that you're doing it all while living what? The American dream. Yeah, you see, he believes that us Puerto Ricans should give up our citizenship, yet he's out here fighting for illegals to get green cards. How the fuck does that shit work, homeboy? A fucking walking contradiction. Let me tell you something. I grew up in New York, and I have the things that I have and I'm at where I'm at because of my U.S. citizenship. Puerto Ricans are literally the only ones in Latin America that can go to any state without any hassle. We were given the golden ticket. Now this clown wants to go ahead and take it away to give it to illegals. I don't fucking think so, homeboy. So what? You're gonna go to the Super Bowl with the president there, trying to make a political statement? Well, let me tell you something. 48% of Latino men voted for Trump. That's the majority. So I don't know who your demographic is right now. I also find it quite hilarious that you like to bash President Trump, yet you always conveniently leave out all the horrible, corrupt governments that these people are fleeing from. Why don't you call out those leaders? Because that doesn't fit your fucking agenda, does it? That's right. Bad Bunny, brought to you by Venezuela. Because see, what pisses me off is that he's out here using his platform to paint Latinos as victims. Newsflash, homeboy, we voted for all this. Oh, that's right. We voted for President Trump to secure that fucking border and deport any motherfucker that came in here illegally. Oh, Bad Bunny cancels his U.S. tour because of President Trump. No. This is not against President Trump. This is against your very own fans. Let's call out the hypocrisy, homeboy. Your millions come from American banks. You get paid in American dollars. Your Nike and Adidas deal? Oh, American companies. And your luxury lifestyle, all built on the capitalism that you pretend to hate so much. And your money being stored in American banks. See, you're out here wanting to play revolutionary while at the same time collecting capitalist checks. Don't be a fucking hypocrite. And don't ignore the Puerto Ricans who have built a life in the United States. Not to mention all the Puerto Ricans serving in our military. So you can continue to cancel concerts over President Trump, but President Trump isn't the problem. No, it's your hypocrisy. That's the fucking problem. As a great artist can be an absolutely terrible political influence. Both can be true at the very same time. You can't gaslight me, homeboy. But now I want to hear from you guys. Do you think it's hypocritical of Bad Bunny to perform in the United States while he actively demonizes the United States? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, love you guys. Peace. You might not be the truth, but I'll never tell a lie. Bad Bunny, when you speak for Latinos, you speak for your fucking self, homeboy. Somebody who actually lives from Puerto Rico, which
Hey,
call them
wait a minute.
So yeah,
Somebody.
like
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You good?
I was gonna say, he had a lot to say. Again, somebody just said they Googled the whole citizenship, and it is not correct, right? He does make a lot of good points, right? I think it's worth looking into, like, what is where, like, he doesn't like America. He talks America. You know what I mean? Like, okay.
So he's
Which
preaching. Oh, go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean.
I was going to say, which again, where some things might not be true. What the guy just said, some things are, right. He most likely does have an American bank and gets paid in American dollars.
Facts.
And you know what I'm saying? And
That's
it's like, so are you sitting there spewing shit about the same American dollars that are paying you the millions of dollars that I'm sure he's about to make from the Super Bowl? You know what I mean? Are they paying him in pesos? Well, no,
you
because
about to get
Puerto
some
Rico
money
is
from that.
American dollars. So I get
But
it.
no. I heard they don't get. Oh, let me stop, because I heard they don't get paid for the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
You get paid in your ad dollars and stuff like that you bring on. So you don't actually get paid. But you get paid in your sponsors, the commercials, the different stuff like that. So it's a little.
Wow, that makes sense. I didn't know that. But I mean, that makes sense because I mean, look at, like, I'm not even a Bad Bunny fan. I didn't know anything about Bad Bunny before this. You know what I mean? So obviously it's working.
What up, Cruz? Oh, he said he about to research.
Oh, he's about to research. I love it. Excuse me. Oh, he had asked me what I was eating. I was eating some taco spaghetti.
What up, Cruz? There we go. What's up? We can't hear you yet. You might have to switch the audio section and change your mic.
Yes.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah, it was set on my headset for when I was playing video games.
Hey, I feel you.
Yeah,
What's up,
so
bro?
apparently, yeah, because I guess the citizenship one, I did ask what you were eating. It looks like spaghetti.
Yeah, it's taco spaghetti.
Taco spaghetti?
So it's basically, so it's country sausage, and I cook it with the beef, and then I put the taco seasoning. And I know it's my kid loves it. And then that's what I make the sauce with. And then I put it over the noodles, angel hair pasta, and then I top it with cheese and aguacate. And he kills it. Kills it.
Suburb mama fucking recipe shit you got going on out there.
I ain't never heard of it. Never heard of
And
it.
I'm telling you, I just kind of came up with it because of like Taco Tuesday, and I had told him, I said, Bud, you want some tacos? And he's like, no, I don't like tacos. He just likes the inside of it, right? So he's like, I want taco spaghetti. And I was like, taco spaghetti? I was like, Bud, I don't even think that's a thing. And then he's like, yes, it is. He's like, you don't know how to make it?
You're making shit up
and
now.
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I was like, of course I know how to make it. What? And yes, I made it up. Yeah.
And Cruz, if you don't mind me asking, what is your heritage? Like, where you from?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
He's Puerto Rican.
This is the perfect.
Daniel all day.
You the perfect person to bring in. What's your thoughts on Bad Bunny?
Oh, I'm not like a super fan of his music. I mean, he's huge, right? He's been #1 on Spotify for years. But like I said, it's because the NFL wants to go global, right? He speaks Spanish. Spain conquered a third of the planet. Hip hop is global. Hip hop is not fucking just American. If anyone ever tells you that, they're full of shit, right?
So he would be considered a hip hop artist?
Yeah. I mean, he does like regular, like Bone Thugs type shit too. But no, he started out like a rapper. That's how he.
Oh,
he was just on Saturday Night Live, and he's definitely not an actor.
Right. Yeah,
I can see that.
That episode was bad. He was bad as Bad Bunny.
I would have watched more clips, but I don't want Saturday Night Live.
But you know, and then the NFL picked fucking Jay-Z's entertainment company to run their halftime show. And they probably told him, hey, we're trying to get a global audience. And fucking he picked like Bad Bunny. And what you all were saying before is also true. They do not get paid for the Super Bowl, but they make tons and tons of money.
Yeah.
Right? If you think that he was #1 for who knows now before, that motherfucker ain't never getting off of #1 on Spotify.
Now, let me ask you. We know he's going to be there, right? So that's the thing. He's going to perform. Now, do you think, given what you just said, that it's like, you know, a political agenda, right? Do you think it's going to be subdued, or are they going to let him just free reign, do what you do, be creative, go, you know, balls to the wall?
It's a tough one because even when they let Beyonce, when they allow Beyonce to do more, like right after George Floyd and everything, this is different, right? We're talking about our country as it's slipping into like straight up fascism, right? And I'm not talking about Trump. Trump's a fucking idiot. He's an old fucking man, right? Stephen Miller, fucking Hegseth, all these motherfuckers, right? The actual fascists. If you look at even the ICE agents, they're even capturing them too with swastikas, actual officers with swastikas. So I don't know.
That's my next question.
I mean, the NFL has to approve everything. I think the NFL has to approve everything. Like, it's not like everything that happened with Beyonce and all that. The NFL said okay. Like, it's not. But so I don't know what they'll do. You know, I don't know. You know what? I do know what they'll do. I don't know what it'll be, but they'll do whatever they think will make them the most money.
Let me ask you.
Fuck yeah.
you hit it on the head when you said the Live Nation stuff.
Mhm.
Bad Bunny is signed. I don't know for sure if he's signed or to Live Nation, but whenever your name is on Live Nation's website,
Mhm.
you know you're a part of it. So
Right.
Live Nation, Jay-Z, Super Bowl all correlate together. But my question to you is, as Bad Bunny made the statement like everyone must learn Spanish in 4 months, but he's in Puerto Rico, so he's basically American too. So we all Americans. So he should learn Spanish, English, shouldn't he? Like your English is perfect.
Well, and, I think how far down the rabbit hole you want to go, right? Because if you don't know Navajo, right, English isn't the native language of this continent, right? Like they were conquered. I don't even like the word like stolen so much anymore, because a thief usually doesn't commit violence so much, right? They just want to, give me some money. Right? I ain't got no money. Stick with somebody with some money, as Ice Cube said. This was colonization, brutalization, it's like all this shit too. So
By who? By
no,
what
like I
people?
don't know.
Let me ask you that. Let's because
I don't think he was serious when he
I'm a
said you
rabbit
gotta
hole type
learn
of person. What type people was here before the Navajos here? Before it was Navajos, because English gotta be something because it's been here
Well, I
for a
don't think it
while.
was
It's just
anything, because the Great Migration. So you have like the native peoples who came down from Alaska through Canada and the top of what we call America. But then you have the southern migration as well, right back when Homo sapiens fucking came up. So you have all these different migrations, and those were the people that were here before. But I don't think like there was actually like there was people in Africa, people in Australia, the Aboriginals, right? Like there were these pockets of where life just kind of popped up, right? Where Homo sapiens just appeared. I don't think that North America was one of those places. Like it was really wild. Like it wasn't anything.
well. Let me kind of since we in the rabbit hole. Personally, I feel like it goes the Aboriginals as far as my people, and then it goes the natives, and then it goes the so-called whites. So
That's right.
they kind of made us feel like we from Africa because our skin was dark. So that's what I kind of with the research and stuff that I've done, I boiled down to because we're not African. Yeah, nobody tell me I'm black. I'm brown as hell. That black stuff is out the window. It's 2025.
Yeah,
Everybody is woke. I'm
we've had
brown. I'm
actual
copper brown.
debates on whether we should be taking color out of our language of description altogether. Same thing with gender, like it's not necessary to the story. But you're right. I think most anthropologists, like again too, and for the fucking record too, all this is just again from research. I'm wise, not smart. So there's tons and tons of people who have done this forever. But I think that's pretty much the school of thought of anthropology. You have Aboriginals, and there was people, they found, Lucy and actually someone even older, bones older in Africa. And so there was these different migrations that happened. I think that's still the normal school of thought at the moment. So you're absolutely correct. I think if we came up in one of things before too, like, referring to ourselves as, I'm Daniel for sure, but African American, I'm like, how far removed we are from African culture, and you ask someone to describe Africa and they couldn't,
And then you go back to what they were called before. African Americanism.
Well, I don't. Yeah. Well,
it was
Afro
Negro,
American.
Negroid. It was a lot of y'all. Think about it. They called people Negroids.
Right. Yeah.
That was the name of us. So why was it Negroid? That's
we
not
were closer
alien,
to
right?
rabbits than to Homo sapiens.
You said closer to rabbits.
Yeah. Back in the 60s. This is like late 50s, early 60s. The school of thought from racist doctors was that anybody that have any of the diaspora folk were closer in DNA to rabbits.
Dang. But that's not, like, because, they try to say rabbit's brain is small. And they hop.
Well, small in the sense that it's a small animal, I mean,
But yeah.
I don't know how.
So
I don't know how much.
I have another thought. What are y'all's thoughts behind what is also being said about ICE and how ICE is going to take advantage of the fact that it's going to be a larger Latino population at the Super Bowl, so there's going to be more of a presence for ICE. What do you think about that?
Well, I'm with the school of thought too. Is like, do they know how expensive Super Bowl tickets are? So it's not about it's not even about trying to round up illegals, but what they're hoping, and again, when I say they, I'm talking about the fascists. What they're hoping is that people will get, even though they're citizens, upper working class, or at least saved up enough money to purchase a vacation to the Super Bowl, which is it's like going to Vegas. You probably have to have $5,000. I wouldn't go with nothing less, right? I think they're just hoping that they get pissed off enough and they've seen enough on TV that they can get folks to wild out, and then the fascists can go, see, that's why we need troops in every city. And this is about trying to maintain power like they do in North Korea, only we will have better sports programs and social media still, and some sort of First Amendment where you can bitch about it as long as you're not doing anything about it. Okay. So that's what I think that whole thing is all about. If they're really smart, they won't even show ICE. ICE won't show up at all. But again, the problem is that a lot of these so-called ICE agents, they've hired like just tons and tons of people with no fucking credentials, people that could not get into the military, right? Mm-hmm. Forget about, again, the thing with fucking fascist ink or anything. The people just aren't bright enough to be a fucking mall cop, and you're giving them automatic. What did you see? There was the photo of the fucking National Guard they had in Chicago, and all those brothers were, the whole so-called macho men. No, they were fat. Yeah, they were, they were just regular people.
I'm like, what? Like, come on, man.
I'm like, dude, oh, I'm glad that's the fucking agents that are coming, because they ain't catching me.
But it's all like,
I'm coming. Fucking motherfuckers going in the
like, oh, that's who's after me.
Yeah,
and it's all like, it's all propaganda in a way, because I look at it, and it looks like agents are the ones that's so-called protesting, holding the flags in Chicago. It's everybody know what Chicago is about. We wouldn't picture them walking up and down the streets with a big Mexican flag if we know what Chicago is about.
Right. But LA, Central Valley, California, Texas, border towns in Texas, yes. Chicago, no.
I can see it.
But what you will see in Chicago, though, is Jamaican flags, Haitian flag, Puerto Rican flag, Dominican flags, right?
That's true.
That's fact.
Indeed.
And I just think it's they're hoping that we can wild out and they can declare martial law. I think if we really want to get out of this situation, because I don't really see a way out because they've got us too comfortable. Everyone wants someone else to do it for them, right? That's sort of why we even have a representative so-called democracy, because people don't want to really be involved, right? And it's a catch-22 because capitalism makes it so that, you're spending more time at work than you are with your family, right? I can't remember the comedian that did it, says that, you're at work so much. When the wife call you at work, the secretary calling like, who this? Like, who the fuck are you? Like, I'm his partner. Like, we got kids together, Yeah. But so I think if we really want to change it, we need two things. One, a real general strike, a national general strike, like what happens in Europe, where, millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people don't go to work. And sadly, there's also going to need to be a Gandhi-esque style movement, which means a lot of people have to die. right?
Oh,
So you're doing like just
we got tread
sitting.
lightly. We're
It's almost
monetized.
like the Occupy movement, only there's no chanting. All you're doing is just sitting in peace and allowing them to brutalize you, right? And a real and I'm not a pacifist, and I say that too. But as far as like trying to get out of what I see is the sipping Starbucks into fascism here, where because something will jump off. We've got too many guns. We're already too angry. We're too afraid of everything,
Well,
right?
let me ask you this: will it just come to a point to where we turn the narrative, right? Me personally, I want everyone of my color to start saying that they're Aboriginal, they're Nijis from Turtle Island and not African Americans, so we can reclaim this, because the real people that's in control are the real foreigners. You know that they are foreign themselves, and they're telling other people they have to go. So it's kind of like
the same white male landowners that founded the country. Absolutely.
So it's like,
let me ask you: you think that you're closer to the native people of Turtle Island rather than to the continent of Africa?
What do you mean, am I closer? I am telling you, I am Niji. I am a copper-colored Niji of Turtle Island. Not that I'm closer. I done the research. No family from Africa whatsoever. The deepest I get is Arkansas. So,
well, it must have been someone that had come over, because the native peoples they're like my complexion. Never got that.
No, that's okay. That's the biggest lie ever told was the slaves came from Africa, arrived here from Africa, and not left here to go to Africa. That's the biggest lie. The first slaves left from what's that, West Virginia. First slaves left from Jamestown, Virginia.
There's 3 of them, 2 white, 1 black.
They
were indentured servants. They weren't really slaves.
Indentured servants. Okay, but the thing is, they're saying they came from Africa. No, we were sending people from here.
Right? The one person did. He had come over with this, because all 3 of them were something they did in England or Portugal. It was in Europe somewhere, and they just came with the person that had the contract, what they called contracts back then. Those are the actual first ones. But there was the transatlantic slave trade, and then they stopped that, and then there was just a breeding program. They don't talk a lot about the eugenics program that was going on in the United States when they so-called ended slavery. They ended the eugenics. That's what that fucking movie Lama Stop. Fuck, what's the name of that movie? It was a real thing where there was an actual boat when it was illegal and they had stolen people.
Yeah,
Amistad.
What is it?
Amistad.
Amistad. Yes, thank you.
Amistad.
Yes. Okay. That's what that trial was about. Because the transatlantic slave trade had been over for like 6-7 years or something like that. 5 years. Don't quote me.
So, wait, personally, from what I've kind of said my thoughts on the Out of Africa, it was a theory by Charles Darwin. He started the Out of Africa theory. It started with a theory, and we started to live by it with the Black Power movement and all of that. So they basically said we got our history beat out of us. Now we thinking we from Africa. Black Power, stand strong. So when you said my skin is darker, it's like I could be from Africa. What made you say that?
Well, it's not just that too. It's your nose structure, your cheekbones. I mean, as someone who's been around the world 5 times, I've hit in every continent. I've been to a few countries in Africa and all that too. It has more of the same features that we have that we see in the diaspora versus the native tribes that were either the northern or southern migration.
Is that because you thinking of them as native and you don't realize that it was aboriginals here before the natives? Because like you said, the natives can travel. They travel.
Aboriginal, you know, all that means is native. Aboriginal just means native, right?
Nah, no, that's the biggest.
Well, then
that's
the
a big
only
difference. It's a
Aboriginals
big
are
difference
from
between.
Australia.
Nah, that's not the only Aborigines, and they were of color too. So when you think about
black,
it,
black.
when you think
Super
about it,
black.
around the world, the world, Mexico, everywhere it started off of color. Like everything started off of color.
Well, yes, because where life popped up, you know, that's where everything was warmer. Like in the snow, it was too harsh of a climate. There was nothing to eat. Of course, you're not going to.
It's
you know, the type of life that's going to thrive there. I don't think you're going to find, again, Homo sapiens.
Think about China. We would think that it didn't start off dark. China started off dark.
No, absolutely, I would.
Everything started off dark.
Having been to
Even
Japan,
Siberia.
they're my color. Like I'm actually a little bit light.
Yeah.
For Japanese people. It's not the people you see on TV, but if you go like away from the cities and like into real countryside, but you won't find that in Scotland or Ireland, right? They just didn't have a lot of sun. They wouldn't need it, right? And that's pretty much, I think, how evolution works, right? The people who had darker complexion closer to the equator survived. The people that didn't got sunburn and cancer and died. You accidentally fucked around and got a redhead freckle person that was living fucking about 15 miles away from the equator. That baby didn't survive. That baby did not survive.
Indeed.
You're right. You're right.
All right, Sean. I gotta go to bed because I gotta be up early in the morning. So that is my time. I have enjoyed it. I will talk to you all later. I think that you should do a follow-up to this one, Pic. The whole Bad Bunny thing. I'm gonna love to see how this plays out. I'm not even lying to you.
Yeah.
Now that I've heard like your perspective, Pic, and different perspectives, it's like we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? It's going to be very interesting. But anyway, that's my time. You'll have an amazing night, and I will see you all around.
Yes.
All right.
All
bye.
right, Star. All right, Star. See you later. That Bola Star. I don't know why I got her name changed. Her name is changed. She didn't change her name from the last podcast, so it said Bola Star.
But every time I come up, it just gives you the options. You just change it before she.
Yeah, it changed it before. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Before you even click in there. Yeah, you're right.
Give you the option.
But yeah, man, I like what you said when y'all they're about to basically erase the color, but they're doing that to help them. They're not doing it to.
I think it's because they made it so. Martin Luther King said it in one of his speeches too. Even in the dictionary, right? Black is bad, dark is bad, and they always have these. And I was like, which I always thought was amusing, growing up in the '60s and '70s, and Philly. I was like, all I could think of was that nothing black ever harmed me. Well, a whole bunch of white had, or a whole bunch of fucking European Americans had, things like that. Even the whole concept too, like, white is not, it's fairly new.
Yeah.
Right. And the grand history scale of things. But back in the day, England didn't like Spain or France. They were at war with each other. Denmark, like all of Europe was at war with each other back and forth all the time. So there wasn't a whole concept of like, oh, we're all white. No, I'm English, you're French, and we don't like the French.
You know why they adopted it? As far as like why they adopted
because all of the poor whites were like, oh, after they, we're going to again get free labor. Who do you think we took the labor from when they had the fucking slaves? Who do you think they took the labor from? So they had to make them better. They also made them the overseers.
And let's even reverse that. Let's reverse that. The big start of it was they are actually the ones that started off like that. They're if we want to go back right down to the history, they're the first slave generations of
Well,
us.
the brutalized. I mean, there was also. I mean, there's been a Muafa forever. There was the Arab slave trade before that. Before
Yeah,
America was
yeah,
even
but
independent.
that's
And
more.
yes, it was also
Yep,
true.
it
Their
was.
idea was more like the first ones here, where it was more indentured servitude. There was like so many rules. There was laws and ways that you had to keep and take care of. You know, there was a quality that you had to have if you were going to have a servant. And you know, back then too, I think it was also possibly a sign of prestige. Like, you know how you might get we might get a Rolls Royce now or fucking BMW or something like that, right?
Back
Fancy
then,
car. They had, look, I got 10 slaves, and look how, you know, they're well fed, you know, they're happy, you know, they fucking keep signing new contracts to stay with our family, you know, fucking. So it was kind of like a thing for the aristocracy or whatever, you know,
yes,
these brag rights or whatever, you know. And they still do that. If you go to Saudi Arabia too, like that, they all, you know, fucking, they have wild animals, cheetahs, and you know, they're fucking adrenaline junkies almost, just like some
yeah.
fucking crazy ass people over here, but with cars and, you know, wild animals. They build
It's like a
racetracks.
thrill. They got it's like you said, it's a prestige.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and that doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right either way. I don't care if it's us enslaving them enslaving us. It don't make it
Oh
right.
yeah, you know, you just shouldn't be
But
able to
like,
own. I don't even like saying that I own my dog, right?
yeah,
And as anything that's sort of a sentient life, maybe take, again, removing the language of ownership. Well, again, as a person who's also, you know, non-monogamous, any sort of ownership is problematic. You know, that's part of authoritarianism and shit like that too, right? Like,
okay,
my boyfriend, I'm like, you do not own me.
yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, I don't even do that for my dog. I was like, the dog. You know,
We gotta get you on the fire, get you on the live stream a lot more, bro. I got some more. We gotta dig deeper into that. We only want to dig too deeper into that.
Well,
But
you got to do another one on that, but especially, well, you're going to have to do one after the Super Bowl and see what the reaction.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something.
He also, he may, I mean,
oh,
he
my
does
camera.
really good shows, but also he could do a shitty show. There's been shitty shows at the halftime show.
Yep, it has. But look, man, we gonna get more in. We cover some good topics, man. We gotta. I appreciate you commenting anything you did before you even got up here, bro. I appreciate it. It's all love. What's your shirt? What's your shirt?
Oh,
can we see your shirt?
Dead pedophiles don't reoffend.
Okay. And on that note, we're gonna end it there. I appreciate you, Cruz. Y'all follow Cruz. If I don't know, you want to shout out anything anywhere they can look up, find you anywhere?
Nah, I don't make my living online.
All right. Find him exclusively on Pic Mayne, the Maniac Show, wherever you at, Me and Paul's podcast, wherever we at, y'all tap in, man. We holla.
I be so sick of you niggas, y'all contradicting. I be so bold myself, when you come in.
Get what you need, long as you got the paper. Line it up.
Around me, treat me like go to right, baby, I'm arguments.
All right, that's another.